Welcome to this short introduction to visual impairment, what it is and why it matters. We are going to open with the question, what is visual impairment, as this may be the first time you've come across the term. A visual impairment is when a person's sight loss cannot be fully corrected to a normal level by glasses. It is a low incidence disability, meaning that it is not a common disability and cases occur in lower numbers compared with other disabilities. We will now talk about how important our visual sense is in the context of school. Vision is actually the sense that we rely on most for our understanding of the world around us. It brings the information gathered through our other four senses together. Take a look around your classroom and consider how much of your room, such as displays or the board, require vision to access them. If you close your eyes, can you make sense of and use any learning materials in the room? It is thought that roughly 70 to 80% of learning is visual. Have a think. Does this tie in with your thoughts about your classroom? How much learning during day-to-day activities could be missed if you were visually impaired? All children and young people need maximum access to their learning every day, and this includes those with a visual impairment. Quite often when we consider vision loss, we only think about the eyes. However, as the diagram below shows, the brain is also a vital part of the process. Pause the video here to read about the process of seeing and the different parts of the visual system. Functional vision is a term used to describe the vision that we use on a daily basis for interacting with everything around us. At school, this includes interacting with things like learning resources, the teacher's board, people's faces, and reading back written or typed work. Our functional vision is impacted by internal factors such as how we feel, emotional, tired, etc., as well as external factors such as lighting. If you think back to the diagram on the previous slide, any part of the visual system can cause a reduction in functional vision. On a daily basis, children and young people use a variety of visual functions at school, and we will talk through a small selection here. Essential for reading is our ability to scan and track using smooth eye movements. If a child or young person has difficulty making smooth eye movements, this can make reading fluently and accurately a tricky and tiring task. Fixing our vision on a visual target is something we do all day, every day. Examples of this function used at school are finding your place on a page of text or looking at the teacher. We use visual attention throughout the day for sustained looking. An example of this would be using visual attention to make sense of a graph in maths. Visual discrimination involves differentiating between visual characteristics, such as colour or shape. It is a function used for activities such as sorting objects or using a map. When we transfer our visual gaze, we move our focus from one object to another. Examples at school would be moving our gaze from a workbook to the board, which also involves a change of distance, or moving from the end of a line of text to the next line to continue reading. Children and young people with visual impairments often require a range of adjustments are made to ensure that they can access their classroom environment and learning materials, maximising their functional vision for learning. It is important to remember that children and young people with visual impairments experience their vision loss all day, every day, so therefore adjustments must be in place consistently throughout each day. Many thanks for watching this short introduction to visual impairment, and we hope that you found it useful.